All right, hey guys, we got Sean here. We're going to give you a little how-to on the bleeding some rear brake systems.
All right, so just for sake of it being quicker and easier, we got it mounted up on my bleeding station. Obviously, it'll be on your bike. You see, right now it's just essentially empty. There's no pressure whatsoever. On the bike, I'd recommend taking the caliper off, but leaving the master cylinder on so that you can get into these brake pads a little bit easier, and you'll see why here in a second. I always attach a translucent hose. I use like a fuel line right to your bleeder. You're gonna crack it open just enough that you can get some movement out of here. You can actually see it moving a little bit of fluid and air. Start off with the tops up. You want to make sure this really never drops below, say, halfway, just so you're never gonna suck any more air in. Once you fill it up, you just sit and actuate your brake pedal. As you can see, it'll start moving fluid and air out, and it'll slowly start to collapse the pads and bring some fluid down. And so you want to keep her full. As it starts to build pressure, it's going to start moving these pads. The whole reason you're going to want to have the caliper off is you'll build up air behind each piston, so it's a good idea to move the pistons all the way to one side. You got to put a little pressure against the opposite side until they're all the way over. I don't know if you want to show them on the one side where it's all the way to one side. I'll move the pistons all the way to one direction. Once they're there, leaving this open, I'll open these back up, and it will force any air behind the piston out. You'll hold whatever pad hadn't moved, so you get the other pad to come all the way over. As you can see, we have nothing but fluid in here. After moving the pad from one side to the next, you get the air out from behind your other piston. Push it all the way over, open her up again. You could use a screwdriver. You got an old brake rotor, works great. Put her in between. At this point, I'll usually close it down to just moving fluid. You got decent pressure. You're already getting pedal now at this point. I'll keep pumping it up. Once I see that there's no air coming out anymore at all the lines, crack it down. Make sure you got good pressure. I'll force the pads open and reclose them a couple times. This will actually, if there's any air bubbles trapped in your master cylinder, we'll force them back into the master cylinder. Do it a couple times. Got good pedal now at this point. Alright, yeah. Next, nothing. I'll crack it just a hair. Make sure no air is coming out. Got nothing but fluid moving. Close her up, still got good pedal. That's it. Top your fluid up, cap her up, ready to go.
All right, guys, there you go. There's a little how-to. Hopefully that'll help you out and answer some questions. I know some of you guys were struggling a little bit, and yeah, good luck.